Alright, now we're on decomposition. So let's just get right into it. Starting off, we see copper and chlorine. Well, how are we going to split this? We're going to split it by having copper and chlorine. So copper is not one of the 7 over here. So it does not need 2 because it's not diatomic. Chlorine is, and we already have 2, so that's good. And this one is already balanced. We have 1 copper, 2 chlorine, and 1 copper and 2 chlorine. So this one's already balanced, and that's good. And yeah, that one was really simple, wasn't it? Now let's move this and do H2O, water. So what we have H2 and O. But as we see on the 7 over here, we have 7 of these, right? These are diatomic, meaning in nature they're found together. Like there's gonna be 2 of them. So if it was hydrogen, there'd be 2, and we have that over here, which is good. We don't need to add one. Like nitrogen, there'd be 2, oxygen 2, fluorine 2, chlorine 2, etc. So, well, we have 1 oxygen here. So 1 oxygen generally will not be found by itself. So we make it 2. There's 2 oxygens now. Now it's really simple. All we need to do is balance the 2 sides. So to balance, we have 2H on the left and 1 O. We have 2H and 2O. Well, I think this one will be pretty simple. We literally just add 2 to both the hydrogen to the hydrogens because, well, we need 2 oxygens, right? But the only way we can get 2 oxygens is if we add a 2 here. That way we have 2 oxygens. But now we also have 4 hydrogens. Well, how do we get to 4 hydrogens? On the right side, well, we add a 2. And now we have 4. And now this equation is balanced. 2H2O and 2H2 plus O2. Yeah, decomposition is really simple. And let's move on to some examples. Start with the decomposition examples. So, well, A is a decomposition, but we literally just did that over here. We literally just did H2O, so, well, if you want to just do it again, you're welcome to do it again. It's pretty simple. And yeah, moving on, I over here. This is also a decomposition right here. So let's do it. It's obviously going to be split into 2. So we will have iron and iodine. And let's check. Are iron and iodine on our list? Iron is not, but iodine right here is. But we already have 2 iodine, so this equation is already balanced. Next, we have N over here, right here. So to do this, we first get the 2 elements out. So we'll have silver and oxygen. As we noted before, oxygen is part of the 7 diatomic elements. Therefore, we must have 2. And now we can balance it. So we have 2 silver and 1 oxygen. We have 1 silver and 2 oxygen. So to balance it, we need 2 oxygen. And so we can start with that. So to make there be 2 oxygens on both sides, we can add a 2. Now we have 2 oxygens. But that will also cause there to be 4 silvers. But that is not a hard fix, as we can add 4 here to make 4 silvers. And now we have a balanced equation. 4 silvers on both sides and 2 oxygens. So that is the final answer. And you may be wondering why we don't write Ag2 plus O2. The reason for that is Ag2 is a really unstable gas at room temperature, so we will just write it as Ag and then balance it.